Hi, Maria.
Hi.
Thanks for coming and seeing me. Uh, so, last time we talked a little bit about breathing exercises. I was wondering if you were able to implement them this last week.
I wanted to, but I forgot how to do them. After I left, there were some things that happened, and I wanted to do it, but I forgot. So.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that, maybe some of the things that happened, and then after we do a practice of the breathing.
Okay.
Do you think that's something that you want to use?
Yeah, I think it will help.
Okay. Okay, so get comfortable in your seat, feet flat on the ground in just a comfortable position. And what we're going to do is take 2 deep breaths through our nose, all the way through our belly, and then out through our mouth. But while you do this, I want you to think of a part of your body that you're going to call your home base, and that's what you're going to focus on while you're breathing. So you can kind of cancel out all the noise that's going on in your head and just focus on that one part of your body and that breathing.
Okay.
Some students that I work with make their home base the air going through their nose, like the tip of their nose. Some people focus on their feet on the ground. I have a student that focuses on the rib cages expanding. So it's for each individual person, they have their own home base.
Okay.
You can share it with me, you can just keep it in your head, but why don't you take a second to think about that?
Okay. I choose my nose. The tip of my nose.
Okay, so feeling the air go through your nose.
Yeah.
Okay, so get comfortable and we'll take 2 deep breaths while thinking about your home base.
Okay.
So how did that exercise feel?
That was good.
Feels good? Can you tell me a little bit more what you mean by good?
I feel more relaxed, not as stressed out.
Okay. So you said you were feeling stressed out about some things?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on?
Well, I just had class with Miss Krantz, and she just was giving us instructions for this assignment, and was just like talking about all the instructions, and she was saying them so fast, and like I couldn't keep up with what she wanted, and I just kept like getting frustrated because I was like, I'm not going to write all the instructions down, and then I'm going to do the assignment wrong, and then I'm going to get a bad grade. And I tried asking my partner what some of the instructions were, and my partner wasn't helping me either, so I was getting really frustrated about that. But then when I was talking to my partner, I thought that Miss Chris was going to get mad at me because I was talking in class, so I was just like getting really frustrated because I hadn't even started yet, and I was already like behind.
Mm-hmm. So you're trying to figure out the instructions.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff going on with your partner and other things in your environment around you in class, and then you started to think about that you weren't going to be able to do the assignment. You got frustrated and stressed out. And started feeling really stressed. Okay. So it sounds like when the teacher's talking, and there's a lot going on, and you're getting kind of confused.
Yeah, I guess so. I get confused about what I'm supposed to do, and like I get confused about like how is she expecting us to know what to do if she just like tells us all the instructions so fast.
Mm-hmm. And so then once you're thinking about like everything that's going on around you, feeling frustrated and stressed out, and then what did you do?
I just kind of like didn't care. I was just like, well, whatever. I'm not gonna try if I can't even get the instructions. Like, and it's not my fault because I didn't know what to do. So I just was like, whatever. I just wouldn't do it.
Okay. So that confusion and those feelings just kind of made you be like, whatever, this assignment, whatever. You don't even care about the assignment anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so do you notice how that was kind of like a pattern, how you started to think about everything that was going on at once and kind of caused you to feel frustrated and then just say screw it and give up?
I guess. Yeah. I guess I do that a lot.
Oh yeah, a lot. So tell me more.
Yeah.
Like, what are some other times?
With like when people aren't listening to me sometimes too, like my best friend Sarah, she gets really distracted sometimes, and I'm trying to tell her like a story, and I can tell she's not listening to me, and then eventually, like I just stop talking to her because while I'm telling her the story in my head, I'm like, oh, she probably thinks it's boring, and she probably doesn't think it's funny, and something else is more interesting, and maybe she has a new friend that maybe she doesn't like me anymore.
How does that make you feel when you're like thinking about all that?
It makes me feel sad
Mm-hmm.
and frustrated too, and kind of mad.
Mm-hmm. So you're thinking about
Maybe like
why she's not.
maybe like frustrated, mad, and then sad. That's the order.
Okay. You're frustrated, mad, and then you're kind of sad because you thought that she might have another friend because she wasn't listening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you see kind of there how you were like thinking all that stuff and it led you to feel kind of sad?
Yeah.
Okay. So going back to class, there's so much going on. What is, and we only have about 5 more minutes, so I want you to kind of leave with a clear goal of how to handle all of this, because it sounds like there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So in class, the teacher's trying to tell you to do an assignment, and you're getting confused and then frustrated, so you're giving up. When you start to get confused, what is one thing you could do that might help you to not give up?
I could ask the teacher to go over the instructions again.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think would happen if you asked the teacher to go over the instructions again?
I think she would. Miss Graves is nice, so I think that she would say okay that she would do it. Some of my other teachers I don't think it.
Okay.
But Miss Grants would.
So asking a question. So what do you do in class? You would raise your hand?
Yeah, I would. Well, I don't know if I'd raise my hand because I don't really want all the attention, but
okay.
I would maybe like walk up to Miss Grance's desk and like ask her what the directions were because I was confused. Would that work?
Yeah, and she's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, and then what would happen?
Then I think Miss Grant would say, yeah, I would be happy to tell you the instructions again. And I would hope that she would give me time to write them down. Maybe I could ask her to give me time to write them down.
Okay, and then I'll give you, so if you think she's nice, I feel like she would probably give you time to write them down, and then what would happen?
And then I would have instructions, and then I know what to do. And then I wouldn't start out so frustrated because I would know what I needed to do.
Okay, so it might help you stop from feeling frustrated. And understand the assignment so you don't have to give up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how are you feeling right now with all of that?
I feel good. I feel like I can, like I know what I need to do when I go into class.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it will work out. So.
Okay, I see you're using some positive thinking there that I think is going to go good, and that's something you originally came to me wanting to work on. So good job with that positive thinking.
Thanks.
Yeah. So just about a minute left has to get you back to class, but how about we try practicing that breathing and maybe you can try that this week?
Okay.
When you're feeling confused or start thinking about your friends not listening to you. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay. So get comfortable on your chair and remember your home base.
Okay.
And we'll practice 2 breaths before you go back to class.
Okay.
All right, so. Okay.
This looks not all over you.
It's okay.
I'm
Yeah,
cold.
sometimes it can feel a little silly, but that's
Sorry.
okay. How are you feeling right now?
I feel
after
really
that?
happy actually because that's kind of silly, so it made me smile. But I feel good. I feel like I feel good.
Okay. So what's one thing you're gonna work on this week until we meet again next Tuesday?
I want to do the breathing when I start to get frustrated, and I want to try to have more positive thoughts.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll check in next week about that.
Okay.
And remember, we have 3 more sessions.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Later.